On Saturday, July 29th, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford will fight in the biggest event boxing scene since Floyd Mayweather fought Manny Pacquiao 8 years ago. But just 4 days earlier on ESPN, perhaps boxing's most exciting fighter and unified bantamweight champion Naoya Inoue will move 4 pounds north to face his biggest challenge yet in unified junior featherweight champion Stephen Fulton. In what will be the first of 2 matchups between 2 elite undefeated fighters in the same week, Inoue and Fulton will look to steal the show and establish supremacy as the best fighter in the world below the lightweight division. Here, we profile this battle in key categories such as power, speed, experience, boxing ability, and intangibles, as well as take a peek back at how both fighters arrived to this point before focusing on the tale of the tape and betting odds prior to picking a winner. Welcome to the State of Boxing's preview of Naoya Inoue versus Stephen Fulton for the Junior Featherweight Championship of the World. Nicknamed the Monster, Naoya Inoue is known for his timing, speed, punching power, and body punching ability. One of the highest rated fighters pound for pound, Inoue boasts an 88% knockout ratio, is a 3-division world champion and the former undisputed bantamweight world champion, having held the WBA, IBF, and Ring Magazine titles between 2019 and January 2023, and the WBC and WBO titles between 2022 and January 2023. Easily one of the most exciting fighters in boxing, Inoue brings back shades of Manny Pacquiao, and is the first Japanese fighter to ever be ranked number 1 pound for pound by Ring Magazine. After compiling a 75-6 amateur record, a 19-year-old Inoue turned pro in 2012 at only 108 pounds. Winning the WBC junior flyweight title in only his 6th fight, his ascension continued as he defeated Omar Nervis to win the WBO junior bantamweight title, making 7 consecutive defenses prior to challenging Jamie McDonnell for the bantamweight title, which next led him to the Bantamweight World Super Series tournament where he'd face a rugged Juan Carlos Payano, who had never previously been stopped and sported a record of 20 victories with only 1 defeat. Dispatching Payano in the first round, Inoue continued his hot streak, traveling to fight outside his native Japan for the first time en route to Scotland, where he defeated undefeated Emmanuel Rodriguez to secure the Ring Magazine bantamweight title for the biggest victory of his career. While his blazing style combined the perfect combination of precision, timing, power, and speed, Inoue's career had everything it needed with the exception of a marquee opponent. Enter 4-division world champion and future Hall of Famer Nanito Donaire. At the Super Arena in Saitama, Japan, Inoue and Donaire met for the first time in November of 2019 for both the Super Series finale and the Ring Magazine title. Coming into the battle, there were questions as to whether Inoue could handle an event of this magnitude against an experienced champion such as Donaire. The 2 traded punches in the first half of the fight. In the second round, a left hook from Donaire caused a serious cut above Inoue's right eye which affected his vision, but he fought back hard and in the 5th round had Donaire in trouble, who was saved by the bell. However, Donaire retained his composure and began to hurt Inoue more in the second half of the fight, particularly in the 9th round where he landed a tremendous right hand and left Inoue's face bloodied. During the 11th round, Inoue downed Donaire with a left hook to the liver, but he made it to his feet at a count of 9 and kept fighting until the final bell. In a thrilling fight that saw incredible heart and endurance displayed by both men, Inoue ultimately won a unanimous decision with scores of 116-111, 117-109, and 114-113. After the fight, Donaire and Inoue showed each other mutual respect, with Inoue lauding Donaire as a true champion, and the fight was later voted Ring Magazine's Fight of the Year. Presented with the Muhammad Ali Trophy signifying the tournament winner, Inoue had now crossed over into superstardom. Just entering the prime of his career, the man dubbed Cool Boy Stephen Fulton Jr. until recently has flown under the radar despite his undefeated 21-0 record. Hailing from the tough Philadelphia streets, Fulton began his pro career at the age of 20, signing almost immediately with premier boxing champions. Fulton combined smooth boxing skills inside the ring with a flashy, charismatic personality outside of it. Sure to be Inoue's most elusive target to date, Fulton breezed to an undefeated 18-0 record prior to challenging for his first world title in 2021 against WBO junior featherweight champ Angelo Leo. Leo appeared slower and less powerful than Fulton, who won almost every round of the bout. Fulton comfortably won the fight by unanimous decision, with scores of 118-110 and two scores of 119-109. Fulton followed this up with his toughest challenge to date, a unification fight with WBC champion Brandon Figueroa. In his first Las Vegas main event, Fulton won by 12 rounds majority decision, with scores of 114-114 and two 116-112s for him. In a controversial decision, Figueroa outlanded Fulton 314-269 in total punches, although Fulton was the more accurate boxer, landing 37% of his punches to Figueroa's 29.6. Fulton followed that performance with a dominant and clear-cut decision over mandatory challenger Daniel Roman in June of last year, setting up the fight with Inoue. Finally, in the superfight, both Desire, Inoue, and Fulton bring a combined 45-0 record, with junior featherweight supremacy and a spot near the top of the pound-for-pound list on the line. Breaking down the fighter's natural attributes, Inoue certainly has a huge power advantage in what will certainly be the biggest edge either fighter has in this closely contested matchup. Both fighters are excellent boxers displaying different styles, with Inoue's excellent footwork, angles, bodywork, and timing as his primary staples, while Fulton's slick defense, movement, and counterpunching serve as his bread and butter. However, both fighters are underrated in those same key areas, as Inoue can also counterpunch, and Fulton has proven to be a tough, durable fighter who can fight on the inside. From an experience standpoint, Inoue gets the nod based on a more extensive amateur career combined with a slightly better level of opposition as a pro, though many would dispute that. Defensively, Fulton is shown to be the more responsible fighter, and as for intangibles, there are questions on both sides. How will Fulton react to being hit harder than anyone he's ever faced before? What will Inoue's reaction be to facing the most elusive target of his career? Strictly from an odds standpoint, Inoue has been installed as a -320 favorite, with Fulton plus 230 with an over and under of 10.5 rounds. The tail of the tape lists Fulton as having a 2-inch height advantage. Despite this, Inoue has a 2-inch reach advantage, and while both are in their physical prime, Inoue is 2 years older at 30. While oddsmakers are alluding to what amounts to an 11th round stoppage victory for Inoue, the official pick here is a controversial decision for Inoue in a fight where he gets outboxed for several stretches of the bout. We here at the State of Boxing were wrong on the Teofimo Lopez-Josh Taylor fight, so this prediction must be taken with a grain of salt, as both will face a style they've never faced before. What's going to happen on July 25th? We'll all tune into ESPN to find out. If you like this preview, please subscribe, like, share, and hit the bell icon for future content, and thanks for visiting the State of Boxing.